Hello everyone, Elliot here again, and in today's video I'm going to be taking this Game Boy Pocket and installing a new speaker on it. Now if I set this aside for just a minute and take two other Game Boys I have, one that I repaired yesterday and one that I bought from a charity shop quite a while ago, and put some batteries in them, you'll be able to hear the speaker. Okay, and then if I do the same for this other one that I have here, the Game Boy Pocket, pop some batteries in there as well. You hear it's quite loud as well. Now if I take the Game Boy Color that I have here and put batteries in that, you'll hear it's really quiet. I mean, it might sound a little bit loud on the camera because it's going pretty much directly there, but it's quite quiet. So basically, I'm not sure if it is actually quiet or if I'm just comparing a newer model and actually that's how quiet they all are. But what I'm going to be doing is taking this, which is a speaker from a Nintendo DS, and I'm going to be soldering it onto this board, and then if it turns out that it makes it just no different at all, or if it makes it really loud, then we'll know that it is actually just the speaker being a little bit quiet over time. If it turns out that it makes absolutely no difference at all, then this video won't end up on YouTube. So anyway, what I'm going to do is start off by taking this apart. Okay, there we go. I've taken off the top piece here. Just going to set that to the side for the moment, and I'm going to take a Phillips screwdriver and take off the 3 screws that are located on the board here. Okay, and we're just going to set that aside, and now we're going to be taking a look at the speaker on here. So the first thing I'm going to do before I unsolder this speaker is just unsolder the 2 wires that were from the DS on here. Like that. So now we've taken these 2 off. What we'll do is we'll take the Game Boy Color and do the same. Okay, and just like that, we've desoldered the Game Boy speaker here without ruining the speaker itself. So now what we're going to do is solder it back into here. Okay, so now I've managed to resolder the DS speaker in. What we're going to do is just test it out to see if it actually works. Doesn't look like there's any short circuiting going on. It's a little bit messy, got a little bit of solder on the side there, but if I try and get that off I might burn the speaker. So now what we're going to do is just kind of put it back in the back of the housing here and see if we get any sort of response. And well, it's pretty much just as quiet, if not worse. So maybe the Game Boy just has a really quiet speaker. So yeah, well, that's a little bit of a fail really. I mean, I guess all I'll do is just put it back together again with the original speaker. If you guys ever do have like a speaker that doesn't work at all, then you can watch this video anyway, and that's basically all you have to do. After you've put that speaker in, what you can do is cut out a tiny little slot in the plastic. I'll just show you. You can cut out a tiny little, like a little ridge in the plastic so that it matches up with the ridge that's on there, and then it'll pretty much sit in there perfectly, and then you can go ahead and use a DS speaker. So for now what I'm going to do is desolder this again and put it all back together. Okay, well, it still works. So yeah, I'm gonna just continue putting it back together. I don't know why the speaker's so quiet. Maybe you guys could leave a comment or something on your thoughts. Maybe I need to resolder some of the connections elsewhere on the board. Some of the, maybe like the amplifier or something needs replacing, or I don't know, I'm not too sure. Because it definitely, to me, sounds like a downgrade to the Game Boy Pocket. And I should have brought my original DMG Game Boy with me to test that as well, but to me it sounds like it's a downgrade to the original Game Boy. And it still works all good. So I guess this video was a bit of a fail, but it's kind of been a bit of an insight into testing out these DS speakers. You can pick them up really cheap online, but a lot of people might just kind of have broken DS's lying around. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.